To the new Jet cohort, congratulations, you made it. I know you might be nervous, you might be worried, especially as some of you, it might be your first time leaving Trinidad and Tobago to go somewhere so far away. But I just want to let you know that we have a nice selection of Trini people here in Japan. So if you have any questions, any worries, any concerns, you just want to vent, we're here to talk to you. My best piece of advice to you before you come to Japan is try to bring as much omiyage or Trini goods as possible that you could bring in your suitcase. Like forget your clothes, forget all them things. If you know you like spicy food, bring your pepper sauce. If you know you like seasoning, bring your dry seasonings. And eat as much doubles as you can because it had no such thing as that unless you know how to make it. The one thing that will surprise you about JET is how friendly and accommodating the students are. These children are so excited to learn all about your culture and your history because a lot of them do not know where Trinidad is or even know that there's a country called Trinidad. So all this to say, I wish you all the best and I can't wait to see you all the adventure.
Almost, guys, I want to say congratulations for being selected for the 2026 cohort of JET. I'm Shay. I am an ALT in the wonderful town of Noheji, and that's in Aomori Prefecture. I was just like you last year in your predicament, coming in, trying to figure out what's going on, went to all the seminars, everything, and I just want to give you all a couple tips about your stay in Japan. First and foremost, of course, I congratulated before, but also let's just remind you all to just be a little flexible and understand that what they say is kind of true. Every situation is different. In Aomori, it's definitely more countryside as opposed to Tokyo, Osaka areas with a city. So if you are a city jet, there are a lot more amenities to you. If you are a countryside jet, things are going to be a little bit different. First and foremost, budget wisely, because there's a lot of things that are going to come up within your first year that you didn't realize, just from setting up your apartment to getting used to the new taxes, getting used to all the things that you didn't think you would need that you will eventually start buying. At this point, you're already in Japan, and I would always advocate bringing more money, but you will probably not stop buying things maybe beyond the first 6 months. Something will always come up, and just be prepared for it. It's part of life. It's very normal. The second thing I will always advocate is try to find things that bring some sense of normalcy. So if you are a music player at home, play music. For me, I do jujitsu. So I was lucky enough to find a jiu-jitsu gym just to keep yourself going. Another thing would be, well, I'm sure Megan would have said it in the other video. Any Trini snacks, any Trini seasonings, any Trini food, hold on to it daily. If you are a chef, if you like to cook, sometimes that urge may fluctuate because of the fact that you're going to have to reorient your mind into doing new things and doing it in another language, and sometimes that can be a bit daunting, which kind of makes you not want to cook as much, and that's a totally fine and valid experience. Another thing is reach out to the Jets. We're here for you. Don't hesitate to contact me or Megan. You can get our contacts from Alan, and we could put you on to other jets, particularly ones in your area, because your community becomes your lifeline. It's a much different adjustment from being back home, where you're used to a very loud vivaciousness back home. Sometimes that may be missing, but of course your jet experience is what you make it, and ultimately y'all have a good time. If you have any more questions, don't worry about it. Oh, I'll give you one piece of advice though, one warning. If you are a countryside jet like myself, please, and you plan on getting your Japanese driver's license, I implore you, maybe January, February, I know it's winter time, book your appointment early, because in the winter months, while you don't intend to take your driver's test then, the appointments tend to book up very quickly, especially in Aomori, where I'm from. So I had to take my test closer to when my international license was going to expire. So get ahead of that really, really early. And if you did buy a car, please check your shock end dates. That's another expense that adds up and could be a surprise more than you realize. Other than that, yokoso, tanoshinde, and enjoy Japan. You'll be fine. Godspeed.